Folks, I've been analyzing celebrity relationships for over 2 decades, and what I'm seeing unfold between Meghan and Harry right now is sending alarm bells ringing so loud they could wake the dead. This isn't just another royal rumor. The writing is on the wall, and it's spelling divorce in big bold letters. Now, I know you guys are excited for more opinion. But before we delve into further discussion, if you haven't subscribed, come on guys, what are you waiting for? Hit like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell ASAP. So now, let me break down what's happening because the silence we're witnessing speaks volumes. While Prince Harry has been drowning in legal battles over the Sentebale charity scandal, fighting desperately to save the organization he built to honor his mother's legacy, his wife has been conspicuously absent. Completely and utterly absent from the public support column. Now, think about this for a moment. This is Meghan Markle we're talking about. A woman who has never missed an opportunity to showcase their perfect partnership when it serves her purposes. A woman who built her post-royal brand on the narrative of them against the world, standing together against the monarchy's alleged cruelty. A woman who sat beside Harry during that explosive Oprah interview, holding his hand while they lobbed grenade after grenade at the royal family. Yet now, when Harry faces his own crisis, when he's accused of some of the very sins they heaped on the royal family, where is she? Nowhere to be seen. No joint statements, no Instagram posts defending her husband, no carefully orchestrated paparazzi shots of them standing united, nothing but deafening silence. Even more telling was Meghan's recent 4th birthday post on Instagram. Did you catch what was missing? She thanked my husband in passing, not even bothering to use his name. She wrote about blowing out the candles on a beautiful 24 hours and thanked my husband, friends, and family for making it so special. That's it. That's all Harry got. A generic, unnamed reference that could have been written about anyone. Yet in that same post, she specifically named and tagged the restaurant she visited, Funky LA, and even gave a personal shout out to the chef, Evan Funky. Let that sink in. The restaurant and chef get name checked, but her husband of 6 years, the father of her children, the man who gave up his royal birthright for her, gets reduced to my husband. If that doesn't scream trouble in paradise, I don't know what does. Dr. Max Pemberton, a respected NHS psychiatrist who's been following this saga, put it perfectly. What's puzzling is that Meghan has remained silent, no signs of support. While Harry is battling court cases and losing his beloved charity, Meghan seems to be on a high with her as-ever brand and Netflix show. His conclusion, which I find increasingly difficult to argue with, is devastating. Meghan now understands Harry is bad for her brand of love and gorgeousness and homemade jam, and she will allow nothing, not even her husband's despair, to get in the way of her plan to rake in millions from it. This is the cold, calculated reality of what we're seeing unfold in real time. Meghan has made a business decision, and that decision appears to be that Harry, once her golden ticket into celebrity royalty, has become a liability to her carefully curated image as America's new lifestyle queen. Think about the evolution we've witnessed. When they first left the royal family, it was Harry who carried the commercial weight. His book Spare was a genuine publishing phenomenon, breaking records and generating millions. Their Netflix documentary, while divisive, attracted massive viewership. But those confessional, grievance-based income streams seem to have dried up. There's only so many times you can sell the same story of royal mistreatment before audiences tune out. So what's happening now? Meghan has pivoted. She's no longer positioning herself primarily as a royal rebel or social justice warrior. She's rebranded as Meghan Sussex. Note the strategic retention of that royal connection while dropping the Duchess title that ties her too closely to the institution she criticized. She's launched her lifestyle brand American Riviera Orchard, selling jam and dog biscuits. She's cultivating the image of a sophisticated homemaker with her Netflix show With Love, Meghan. And in this new phase of her carefully orchestrated career, Harry's angry prince persona simply doesn't fit the aesthetic. His ongoing battles with the press, his legal troubles, his visible bitterness toward his family, none of this aligns with the sunlit, aspirational California lifestyle brand Meghan is building. So he's being edited out, minimized, relegated to my husband. status, while she builds her empire. What we're witnessing is the classic celebrity uncoupling playbook in action. First comes the gradual separation of their professional ventures, then the subtle distancing in public appearances, then the birthday acknowledgments that feel obligatory rather than heartfelt. It all happens slowly, deliberately, setting the stage for the eventual announcement that they've grown apart or want different things, but remain committed co-parents. I've seen this pattern dozens of times in Hollywood, and it rarely deviates. The signs are all there for those willing to see them. What makes this situation particularly poignant is that Harry sacrificed everything for this relationship: his royal role, his military connections, his lifelong friends, his relationship with his father and brother, his homeland. He burned every bridge, torched every safety net, all in the belief that he and Meghan would build something better together. And now, as his star fades and hers attempts to rise independently, he finds himself increasingly isolated. One can't help but wonder if, in those dark night hours, Harry might be haunted by memories of other relationships Meghan has allegedly walked away from. Her former best friend, Jessica Mulroney, dropped after a social media controversy. Her father, Thomas Markle, whom Harry has incredibly never even met. Her first husband, various friends from her acting days, who mysteriously disappeared from her life. Perhaps when he wakes in the cold light of day, Harry might finally understand what his brother William reportedly tried to warn him about all those years ago: to be wary of committing his life to a TV actress he barely knew. William's alleged caution, once dismissed as snobbery or jealousy, now seems almost prophetic. As Dr. Max Pemberton wisely noted, "In successful partnerships, there's always one person to lift you up when you fall down. Without someone like this, life is infinitely harder and less fun." Harry appears to be discovering this fundamental truth in the most painful way possible. The irony in all this is breathtaking. Harry and Meghan built their post-royal narrative around claims that the royal family didn't support Meghan during her darkest moments. They painted a picture of an institution that left her to struggle alone when she needed help. Yet now, when Harry faces his own crisis, Meghan appears to be doing exactly what they accused the royals of, leaving him to weather the storm alone while she focuses on her brand and commercial interests. This pattern of behavior aligns with what critics have long suggested, that Meghan's relationships appear transactional, lasting only as long as they serve her ambitions. Friends, family members, and now potentially even her husband become supporting characters in her life story, useful until they're not, then quietly written out of the narrative. I'm not saying this is definitely what's happening. I'm saying the evidence is mounting, and it's becoming increasingly difficult to ignore the signs. Let's look at the timeline more closely. Harry's legal troubles with Sentebale have been brewing for months. During this period, Meghan has been busy promoting her jam, filming her Netflix show, and crafting her new public persona. Their joint appearances have dwindled. Their once inseparable dynamic has shifted. And most tellingly, Meghan hasn't used her considerable platform to defend Harry or the charity that means so much to him. Compare this to how vocally supportive Harry has always been of Meghan's ventures. He appeared in her 40x40 video, showed up on The Ellen Show to support her, and has consistently praised her work in interviews. The support appears increasingly one-sided. What makes me believe divorce is imminent, rather than just marital turbulence? It's the calculated nature of the distancing. Meghan isn't just busy with her own projects, she's actively creating separation between their brands. She's establishing herself as Meghan Sussex, not one half of Harry and Meghan. She's building a professional identity that doesn't require his presence or input. This isn't the behavior of someone weathering a rough patch in their marriage. It's the strategic positioning of someone preparing for the next chapter. A chapter that doesn't include their current spouse in a significant role. If I were to predict how this plays out, I'd say we're looking at an announcement within the next 12 to 18 months. It will be framed as an amicable decision. They'll emphasize their continued commitment to their children. They'll likely cite the pressure of public scrutiny as a contributing factor, neatly deflecting blame from themselves onto the media and public. But the reality, I suspect, will be much simpler and much more common in celebrity circles. Meghan will have reached a point where she believes she can command the same attention, opportunities, and income without Harry. The royal connection will have served its purpose. She'll have established enough of an independent brand identity to move forward solo, perhaps even leveraging the divorce itself as content for her next Netflix project or book deal. Harry, meanwhile, will find himself in an impossibly difficult position, stranded between worlds, too estranged from his family to easily return to royal life, yet stripped of the partnership that justified his dramatic exit in the first place. What's truly sad about this scenario is that it was so predictable to everyone, except perhaps Harry himself. The warning signs were there from the beginning. The whirlwind romance, the rapid engagement, the tension with family members who raised concerns, the pattern of discarded relationships in Meghan's past. History doesn't always repeat itself, but in this case, the echoes are becoming impossible to ignore. The silence speaks volumes. The strategic distancing tells a story. The birthday post says more in what it omits than what it includes. I truly hope I'm wrong. I hope there's another explanation for Meghan's conspicuous absence during Harry's current struggles. I hope they find a way to reconcile their increasingly divergent paths and ambitions. For the sake of their children, if nothing else, I hope they can build something sustainable together. But after decades of observing celebrity relationships, after watching this particular story unfold year after year, I can't shake the feeling that we're witnessing the carefully choreographed final act of the Harry and Meghan show. The credits will roll soon enough, and then the sequel, starring Meghan Sussex, lifestyle entrepreneur without her royal husband, will begin. What do you think? Are we seeing the signs of an impending royal divorce? Or is there another explanation for Meghan's silence during Harry's time of need? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more unfiltered celebrity analysis. Remember, relationships that begin with someone cutting off their entire support system to be with you often end with you being cut off too. It's a pattern as old as time, and sadly, it seems Harry may be learning this lesson the hard way. The question isn't if the divorce will happen, it's when and how skillfully Meghan will manage the narrative when it does. Ta-ta, and bye for now.